Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Sound Off. For the summer, we're going to change our name, just kind of change it up, and it's going to be now Hawk Talk. So you'll be seeing some new branding around that. So welcome to the now Hawk Talk. Today's edition is going to be around Pride Month and what that entails, and with special guests. Introduce yourself to our audience.
Hello, I'm Sam. I am the president of Harper's Pride Club.
Awesome. And what are you currently studying at Harper College?
I am currently studying communications and media to go into event planning.
Oh, okay. Awesome. And why did you choose Harper College among all the other kind of choices that you might have?
Because community college is cheaper, it tends to be cheaper, and I did hear Harper is a good college.
Definitely. And with your major, what kind of things are you looking to do, or what interests you to pursue that kind of field?
I am actually looking to plan things such as weddings, parties. I always like planning things, so being able to do that as a job always just seemed fun.
Yeah, definitely. And with being the president of Pride Club, can you talk to us a little bit more about, what is Pride Club and some of the events that you've posted on campus?
Sure. Some of Pride Club is mainly just a community of people in the LGBTQIA plus community, as well as allies, to just come together to get to know each other, as well as just to learn about the different identities and different things going on within the community throughout the country. Um, some of the events we've held in 2019 fall semester, we held our first Halo event. It was just to bring positivity to the community. We had speakers, we had activities, we did fundraising. We also do tables every month. We do tables for the different identities. We've done intersex, we've done bisexual, we've done asexual. We've covered a lot of the spectrum of the different identities.
Awesome. And for those of us who might not know what the different letters stand for, I know I'm always learning. Can you kind of briefly tell us what those like LGBTQ stands for, and how those might change? I know I'm always kind of learning, so if you kind of just expand on that a little bit, if you could.
Yeah, sure. So the L stands for lesbian, G stands for gay, B stands for bisexual, and T stands for uh, transgender. That's how it started, and then we added the QIA plus, which is the Q stands for either queer or questioning. It tends to determine what you identify as.
Mm-hmm.
The I is intersex, and the A could be asexual, aromantic, and then the plus is just covers everything in between.
Awesome. Thank you for that. I know in different areas it's changed, and it's I think from the safe training that I attended earlier at Harper College, I know that they mentioned that that's kind of always kind of fluid and sometimes changing. So thank you for your explanation. With Pride, you mentioned that it's for community members and and allies. But who can be a part of Pride? Do you have to be a college student or a Harper College student? Is it open to kind of anyone? What are the kind of like the general requirements for students to be a part of Pride Club?
The only requirements we really have is if you're a Harper College student.
Awesome.
That's pretty the only requirements.
Awesome. That's I could definitely a lot of students can kind of definitely be a part of that. And if you are a member, or if you want to be a member, are there any requirements? Like as far as I know, some organizations and clubs have like service hours or anything like that. Do you have any of those kind of requirements for your members?
Our only requirement is that you just show up to some of the meetings. We just this year started doing 2 meetings a week, so that if you miss one meeting, if you have class or work, you can come to the other one,
Hmm.
and you can be filled in on what's going on.
Awesome, thank you. And then more on a personal note, if you want to, if you could let us know why you joined Pride.
Yeah, I joined Pride because I saw that it was a good community to be a part of. I wanted to help out in any way I could. Um, I thought it would be a good thing to do, and I didn't expect to become president, but here we are.
Yeah, that's great. And I think the students, I think sometimes that's like we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the road, and sometimes our journey kind of takes us in different places. So that's good.
I
And yeah, go ahead.
oh, it's just once you like are in something and once you start caring about it a lot, you want to be part of it more,
Mhm.
and you just if there's no leadership, since Pride is a smaller club, we don't have a lot of members right now. Sometimes when you care about something a lot, you just step up so that it can continue on.
Excellent. Great point. And what can students expect by joining Pride?
Students can expect, like I said before, community. I've become a lot of really good friends with the people who have joined Pride Club. You can expect just like being able to take part of the events, being part of our tables. We were going to have a dance this semester, but
Mhm.
because of the pandemic, we had to cancel it. But on a normal case scenario, you'd be able to like be a part of that, help out with event planning such as that,
Mhm.
um, bringing awareness to the community and just positivity.
Awesome. Um, and then you kind of alluded to that a little bit. How has Pride changed you as a student and a student leader on campus?
How Pride has changed me. Oh, geez. uh, it's been able to like help me realize the difference between leadership in other areas of my life to being a student leader.
Hmm.
I actually also took a part of lead Harper in the fall semester, um, and was able to do intersectionality with a lot of other clubs, being able to work together with a lot of clubs such as German Club, BSU, Latinos Unidos. It's been great to be able to work with them too.
Awesome, great. You kind of mentioned that you were supposed to have a dance earlier in spring but it had to be canceled, and a lot of different events had to be canceled. How have you and Pride been able to kind of keep connected or get together during these times?
Well, we do some of the things that I've been able to do is we have our social media, so we
Hmm.
have been trying to upkeep that with everything going on. We have a Discord that members can join
Hmm.
so that we can stay in contact with each other. We also have, I think actually that's about it. That's all we have.
And what are your social media handles?
It's at Pride Hawks for Instagram,
Okay,
and then Pride Hawks for Facebook.
okay. And then you mentioned Discord. Um, what is that?
Discord is kind of like Skype.
Okay.
Uh, they have you can do audio calls. You can have a bunch of different chats for different subjects. We have a chat for our officers. We have a general chat, a chat to talk about events and such. So it's just a good way to stay connected and to be able to know what's going on within the club and with each other.
And if students want to be a part of that or want to join, your Discord group or whatnot, how would they be able to do that?
I will have to get the Discord handle, but they'll just need the Discord handle or we'll need their Discord name and we can invite them into the group.
And they could probably just message you on Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah.
Awesome, great. And then, even though we're in the summer, what would you like to see in the coming year as far as for Pride Club?
In the coming year, I would like to see a lot more people joining, a lot more people being able to just come in, learn about the identities through the tables we've been doing. I'd like to see our second Halo event, because last year was the first time we've done it. Being able to see that come in again would be really cool to see.
And what was your Halo event again?
It was to spread positivity throughout the campus, just for the LGBT community. We, like I said, we had speakers and such,
Okay.
just being able to spread awareness and such.
Excellent. Okay. And then June is Pride Month. So what does Pride Month mean to you?
To me, Pride Month is just a way to celebrate my identity, to celebrate the fact that we have gotten as far as we did, given that we did have not as many rights in the past. It is actually an anniversary of the Stonewall riots. So that is kind of, it's the celebration of that.
Okay.
Of that just being the Kickstarter of us getting rights.
And under circumstances, without the pandemic, without social distancing, how would you celebrate Pride Month?
I usually would just like kind of have my own little thing within my like friend group, kind of just have our own little party.
With the various phases that the state is going through, what's a good way for your members and allies and other community members to kind of celebrate Pride Month this month?
Well, what I personally have been doing, I have been following this website, Virtual Pride for All. It's a virtual pride month-long thing. There's a calendar that has different activities and different hashtags every day you can participate in, including more artsy things. There's cultural, there's history. Today is the Indigenous Day, because it is Indigenous Day. That is the hashtag for today and the topic for today. There is just, there's a lot. It's what I've been doing.
And do you have to have like a membership or a paid subscription for that, or it's just free on their website?
It's free on their website. It was created by some people on TikTok, as far as I have been able to gather. I know they also have an Instagram and a TikTok, and just I know a lot of creators in the community are taking part of it. So that is the one I personally have chosen to take part of.
Awesome. And then, do you have any final thoughts for students that are gonna be experiencing college for the first time? You've gone through the different kind of, I guess, stages or phases of being a college student. You're more experienced now, more involved. For those students that are coming right out of high school and setting foot on college campus for the first time, what would be some pieces of advice that you could give them, especially if they are a part of the LGBTQ community, or are wanting to get involved in that way?
Well, my advice for students coming right into college are to don't be afraid to join clubs, whether that be Pride Club or any other clubs. We have a whole bunch. You can go to student involvement and find out what clubs there are. If there's not a club for what you would want, you could try starting a club. That's always an option. Not to be afraid to ask questions, whether that be about clubs or to your teachers and professors about what your class is. And don't be afraid to make friends.
Awesome. Thank you for all your answers. Thank you for taking the time with me today to give us a little bit more information and knowledge about Pride Club and Pride Month. I definitely learned something today, and I hope everyone else did. So thank you, Sam, for taking part of that. Thank you for leading Pride Club on campus and off campus. So thank you, and I wish you a great rest of the weekend or a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Thank you for having me.
No problem.